to Angels Don't Lie with Jeanne Street. Jeanne is a God-based medium, owner of In Spirit Healing Studio, and new author of the book The Goddess You. Angels Don't Lie will be a show dedicated to healing and love, and we will be taking live questions. If you have a question you would like Jeanne to answer on the show, or if you would like to contact her, send your correspondence to Jeanne@JeanneStreet.com or check out the website JeanneStreet.com. Now here's Jeanne Street.
I let the world on a wake up. Trouble is I never went to sleep. I climbed the nightmares in the mountains in my dreams. Oh Lord, won't you get me back with me?
Happy Tuesday and welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host Jeanne Street and I am super excited tonight because in-house I have June joining me.
I'm so excited to be here. Hi everyone.
I know we're so excited because tonight I am going to do our live giveaway. This is for the Goddess You book and for the journal. So we're going to have two winners tonight.
That's so exciting.
I know. And we have a little bowl full of names. We folded up all in the paper. We're doing this very officially over here. Mm-hmm. And there's still time. So if you want to call in just to put your name in, you can do that. Or you can call in and ask a question at the same time. The number, are you ready? 860-717-0006. And you can also go on Jeanne Street on my Facebook page and you can post a question or just say, hey, I want to win. And we'll be pulling that name after 6. I'm sorry. What time is it? Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's 7.
Wait, it's 7. So I'm going off the old show time. So we'll be pulling that name after 7:30. So on the second half of the show.
Okay.
Okay. That's the plan. Woo. That's a lot to get off my chest there. So June, how are you?
I'm great. June, I'm really thrilled to be back here.
Your hair is like divine.
It's like a mermaid peacock.
I love it.
It's my winter blues.
You must be having fun. No,
it's my version of winter blues, but in a fun way.
Yeah, because it's really like
you have to make it fun.
Yeah, it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of winter blues, I actually have just purchased a happy lamp. Did you know they had such things?
A what?
A happy lamp. Happy
light
lamp? Yeah, it's a light.
Oh, you know I love lights.
You can sit in front of to get like the sun.
Yes. Well,
so yeah, I got my daughter one because she just had a baby and she was having a little bit of, little postpartum stuff. So
yeah.
She called her doctor and, they're going to keep an eye on her and stuff. So I bought her this happy light to help. And I was telling my mom about it this morning. So she's like, order me one too. So now I've ordered 2 happy lights for people.
You know what? I heard that that treats people with seasonal depression.
Yes, exactly. And so they have such great things out there.
I'm so glad that that was one thing. Every February, I usually suffer with that. And I try to combat it with a tropical vacation.
Well, I agree with you. I think that is definitely the thing to do.
Yeah.
I am one who loves to go on vacation. So not more than my husband because he loves vacation. So, and he works very hard. So
yes.
Yeah. So this past week, we've had so much going on in our house with the new baby and my son had surgery and then we got our daughter back to college. Well, she got herself back because she's driving now. But, everything was kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of settling down. And I was back to work at the studio full time this week. And last week too. So it was kind of in between taking care of everybody and trying to work and fit in clients. Mm-hmm. And this week feels a little more settled, which is nice. Yeah, so we're excited. We actually have announced the signing, the book launch party, which we're having.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me too. So we put some information in the area newspapers, and which is great. So I'm really excited about that.
It's the 26th, right?
It's on the 26th.
26th.
And I just talked to the caterer about the food, and it's going to be amazing. So
did you get that? What's that thing that I got? I want to say the Gibraltar.
No, because I'm doing. No, I didn't get that because
that's yummy.
I know she loves this tray. It's like a cream cheese tray, and it's like a.
I forget what it's called.
I forget what it's called too.
Not a Gibraltar, but something like that. It just had a weird name, like a name of a town or something.
I think they make that at New Mornings.
They do.
Yes, and that's it's a famous thing they do there. So, actually, the girl that's catering for me is going to do very high vibration stuff. So it's going to be more vegan, but
Okay.
it's going to be really lovely.
Okay.
So we're going to have free food. Just really excited about the event. So it's the 26th at 7 p.m. at In Spirit Healing Studio in Woodbury.
Okay.
And I hope you guys can join us.
We'll be there because I love your studio. I always feel good when I'm there, no matter what you're doing.
Oh, thank you, Jill.
It has a beautiful feeling, especially that room that I said was my favorite room. It's in the back there where that girl did my reading when we went to your open house.
That's a beautiful room, isn't it?
That room is, I don't know why, but when I get in it, my hair stands up, and I
In a good way, though.
yeah,
Right.
I love it. It's full of energy.
So I'm glad you're talking about that, because I want to talk about not only how the Holy Spirit, how angels speak and the Holy Spirit moves through you, and apparitions. I want to talk about all of that because it all goes together. And in doing the house and setting up In Spirit, there was a whole method to the clearing that had to be done. And this was something that Spirit spoke to me about. Mm-hmm. The angels had guided me. And it's not just angels that guide me as well. It's also Jesus. So I always get that tone of higher energy when I'm feeling Jesus. It's
Right.
a little different. And I've actually had instances where I've actually had Jesus in the room with me, which is really something I don't really talk about often, but
Right.
it's life-changing.
Yeah, well, I remember that story you mentioned when you channeled him and you helped that girl that had a tumor. And
Yes.
that has stuck with me since the day you said it.
So when I got In Spirit, the house itself needed a lot of clearing, a lot of energy balancing, because it was built in the 1700s. And so that I took very seriously. There was, with house clearings, there's a certain way to do things and there's a certain way not to do things. And of course, there's so many people that use sage and practice house clearings, which is great. But when you're doing a big space like that and you're going to be doing healing work, you really want to take precautions and do it in alignment to what's going to serve everybody. It's kind of a big deal. So in doing this space, I did a lot of meditating and I allowed the messages to come. And that room that you're talking about was the first room that I worked in. And it had to be a certain method. It was all layered healing tones. So there was actually this music I had to play. It was really high vibration chanting. So I also did some chanting along with it. Om is a beautiful chant. I don't know if you know that one.
I do from yoga.
Yeah. So Om, when you chant Om, it's God. The definition of Om is God. So when you're connecting with God. So that was the energy in the room.
Oh, I did not know that it meant that. That's really cool.
Right. And so when you play music on a certain vibration as well, you're opening up to that energy of the divine. You're inviting that flow to come in. So your prayers, your intent, your connection are all the things that matter in the process of your clearing. So if you're going to clear your space, it's always great to start with a prayer or a chant and connect with that divine energy.
Right.
Or God, or saying a Hail Mary, whatever feels right to you in terms of connection.
Right.
That's what you need to do. So for me, because I have that Catholic background,
Right.
I always go to my Catholic prayers.
Yes, and that's interesting because I'm not Catholic, but I was raised Protestant and Methodist, and I think there's not a lot of difference between like the Episcopalian, which was another church that I went to, and Catholicism, I think, except for there's one service that you do that's a little bit different than what we do, and confession, I think that's a little bit different. But I don't know how to do Hail Marys or anything like that. So can someone who's not, say, a religious person but a spiritual person do clearings too?
Absolutely. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, how religious figures can come to people that aren't connected to religion, because these are miraculous moments.
Right.
And it's not just for religious people. It's not just for, say, Catholics or even Jewish people or people that study Kabbalah, which is another form of Judaism which connects to spirit.
Right.
We can all be in alignment to receive that divine holiness if we so choose to. There is no right or wrong way. Having that background of religion is nice, and it's a comfort, and it's man-made, and it's lovely. But being a spiritual person is really aligning with God and being in that in that moment.
Right.
So there's no right or wrong way to pray. So coming from your heart,
Yes.
and you can say a prayer that you feel comfortable with, just writing it down and then repeating it. It doesn't have to have the same
Yes.
pattern.
I know I got some prayer cards one time when I visited a church when we were in Mexico, and it had different people, like different saints that you could pray to for certain things. And
Nice.
I had a ritual every morning, and this is when I lived in Arizona, and I could pray to these, whatever was on the back of the card. But I made a ritual out of it every morning at sunrise, and I quieted and I meditated, and I remember that was the most empowering part of my life.
So I love, and that's another beautiful thing that you're bringing up, because if you study people that have had apparitions come to them, if you study saints as well, and how they'll use that common time of quiet meditation to go within. Saint Teresa of Avila is somebody I really love to read and study, because she talks about the inner castle, the inner being, and being within is being with the Holy Spirit and allowing that energy to move through you, and connecting and being quiet with it, and setting up that time, that sacred space where you
Right.
allow that energy to move, where you quiet the mind and stop the outside
Yes.
chaos, and you're just still.
I remember doing that and feeling empowered, because again, my hair would stand up on end. Can always tell when I'm tapping into something, because I get goosebumps and my energy it changes. I can tell and feel it, and that was powerful.
And this is something that everybody can do. If you want to align with higher power, with the divine, it's just about making a little practice. It's about setting time aside to honor and to have your faith be very strong. Some people wait to say, oh, well, seeing is believing, but really it's believing is seeing. So when your faith is really strong is when you can see, because then you can see the moments of change.
Right.
And we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to this conversation on Angels Don't Lie in just a few moments.
Yay.
Welcome back to Angels Don't Lie. I'm Jeannie Street, your host, and tonight joining me is June Robideau. I'm saying it wrong. I did it wrong, didn't I?
No, you said it pretty good.
Robideau.
Some people say
Rub-a-dub.
Robideau, but it's Robideau. But Robideau is acceptable.
Robidub.
Robideau. It's kind of easy if you say it a million times.
I know, right? So June is from the Warped View, and June has some really lovely connections with spirit. We were talking during the break. She used to live did you live in Mexico?
In Arizona.
Yeah,
in Sierra Vista, which is very
Okay.
close to the Nogales, Mexico border.
Okay. And you said that's when you really had...
Yeah. I had a spiritual awakening when I was there. And it was just a lovely experience. And we visited an old church when we were sightseeing. And it was beautiful. And I got a lot of prayer cards. And like I said, I would take every morning at sunrise. I would sit where the sun was rising. It was a big picture window, and I would sit. And the yellow and the purples and the pinks of the morning sunrise with my prayer cards and my putting out to the universe what I wanted. And I was praying, because we were getting out of the military, and I was scared. I was scared because I was used to being taken care of.
Beautiful.
So-
Well, I love that you shared that story, because that's a small miracle.
Yes.
It's an everyday miracle.
Gave me a lot of power.
Those are the things I'm talking about. And I want to connect with the listeners with that. And I believe we're going to connect with a listener who has a question online. Karen?
Hi.
Hi, Karen. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Woodbury,
Oh,
Connecticut.
lovely, lovely. How can I help you tonight? You have a question?
I have no idea. I was just told to call you.
That's funny. Who told you to call?
My friend.
Oh, okay. Do you have any issues that are going on that you'd like help with, or connect with a loved one, or you just want to see what happens?
I think I'd be open to see what happens, because
Oh.
I have all of the above.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do you own the business?
I did.
Yeah, that's getting like a business owner. And are you transitioning from this a little bit? Like,
No, I closed it.
you closed it?
Almost. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was getting like transition. Is this pretty recent? Within like.
No, I closed it 3 years ago.
Okay. What is the other transition that's been in the last 6 months?
My daughter going to school.
Okay.
College.
Okay. Oh, that's a big transition. Okay.
Yep.
That's the life-changing one. I feel like the closing of the business was kind of like in motion, and I feel like it was sad, but it wasn't something that was awful. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like you were ready for it, and now I feel like you're.
Oh, I had to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
But I feel like you were ready. Like, I understand that I had to close a business I had, but I was also ready. There was like I was okay with it, in a sense. Does that make sense? Is that how you were? Were you okay with it?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I was okay with it. It was more so that it was pretty mandatory. I was getting in debt beyond belief.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved the business, but and the people I met through it. So I don't regret that. I just regret like the time and energy I put into it.
So
to get into
but there
debt.
was a lot of growth during that time, during the span. And was it like 7 years that you had the business?
I actually had it for 8 years. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm getting like that span. Like, I feel like there was a lot of a learning and getting you kind of ready for the next phase. And I feel like your daughter going in college is like going to lead you to that next phase. You understand? But
Okay.
I kind of feel like there's a lot of fear going on. There's a kind of, you have that, you're kind of holding back. You don't know what to do with yourself.
True.
And there's a lot of chatting going on. They're saying there's a lot of, and I don't know if this is, around you, a lot of chatting, a lot of talking, and not enough time kind of sitting quiet and being in that meditative state kind of by yourself, so you can allow that energy to come to you for that next move. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the
Yep.
that's what the angels are saying. Like, it's time to kind of move aside and just stop the chatting and just work on you. And they're showing me, like, I feel like I want to hand you the book. I want to give you my book so you can have that time to really learn to quiet yourself and be in that alignment. There's so much more than what you can see. That's what they're showing me. Like, I feel like you have a limited view.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
I need to work on myself.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a limited belief system about yourself as well. That's kind of what they're showing me.
Mhm.
Like, there's expansion, there's more, there's growth. How is your daughter doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's just
To a degree.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a struggle. Is she's kind of far away?
No, she's
I'm seeing
like an hour and a half away.
because I'm seeing train. I'm getting like train. Is she by a train station?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Okay.
She takes the train to, like, when I pick her up on the train.
Okay. I feel like it's really good for her, a little bit the independence and a little bit of like growth. And she's definitely more sensitive. So I think she's going to take a little longer. Does that make sense? Like, be gentle with her. I feel like she's really kind of hard on herself, and this is like a big experience for her. Really, I feel like she's a small town girl in a much bigger place.
Okay.
Do you have a question on that?
She loves the city. It was her choice.
I'm not saying that she doesn't love it. I'm saying it's just going to take a little time. I feel like there's adjustments for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most certainly, because yes, she, decided to go on to antidepressants and anti-anxiety medicine, and it's her choice. So I know she's feeling a lot of you know, she has a, what is it?
She's very.
She exhibits.
Yeah. I'm getting like.
She exhibits like self-confidence, but she doesn't have it.
Yeah, so that's kind of the sensitive tone I get with her, and it's almost like an empathic tone. So when I say sensitive, I mean she actually is feeling stuff on a much bigger level, and that's why she needs more time. She needs a gentleness, because a harsh tone with your daughter is not the way you're going to get through to her. More
Right.
subtle,
Yep.
easy, and really she would do well to learn how to meditate. She would do really well to learn proper nutrition and cleansing herself. We talked a little bit about doing energy clearing in the beginning of the show and how important it is, because it clears space. And when you are so sensitive,
Yeah.
like she is, and I'm pretty much sure she got this from you.
Poor kid.
It's not a bad thing. It's actually a really beautiful thing, because once you open up and you align with it, then things move much smoother. They're not so rocky. And that's where I kind of feel like you both are. Just, it's a little rocky. It's a little rough.
Yeah.
And just, I would love for you to come to the studio and take a couple classes, take a meditation class. I'm right there in Woodbury. Okay, Karen?
That would be nice.
I'd like that. Yeah. Well, if you have any other questions, I'd love to help you, or we can say goodbye.
All right. So, if I, ask you to see if you can actually speak with my mother or something,
Yes.
can you actually do that?
Yep. If you just give me her first name.
Diane.
Thank you. Okay, so the first thing she says is namesake, so that means there's another person with her name. I don't know if that's you or your daughter, somebody that has your mom's name. Do you understand that?
No, because
Or she was named.
my mother. I'm sorry. What?
She's connecting to a namesake, so it could be somebody before her, but she's saying namesake.
I don't know, because she wasn't born with the name Diane, but that's how she went. She went by the name Diane.
Okay.
But she was actually Cheryl Diane.
And does anybody else have Cheryl? It's the
Not
namesake.
that I'm aware of.
Okay, the namesake. Are you a namesake? She's saying.
No.
I'm trying to
no.
understand what she's showing me. And not from around here. Is that true?
No, she wasn't from here.
Okay.
From Connecticut.
I just want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right person, because that's what she's saying. And so the namesake thing, let's just hold on to that. I'm not sure where that's connected to in the family, but she's saying
Okay.
that. Okay. This is why sometimes I'll tell people to write it down, or even to record the session, so that way they'll go home and say, oh yeah, that's right. Maybe there is a namesake. Your mom has like a louder, like, I want to say like a big voice. Do you understand? Like,
A big voice?
yeah, like, how do I say that? Like, I don't feel like she's boisterous, kind of a larger voice. Do you understand?
Not large, like loud, but
No.
she would say what she wanted to say.
There it is.
When she had to.
Yeah. So I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like almost powerful. That's kind of the tone.
I think it came to her eventually, later in life. Yes.
Okay. And the C, and I'm feeling like she's saying cancer. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what your mom is showing me. These are the, just so you know, that's, she's showing me that so that you know that's who she is. And she's absolutely fine. She's showing me also cards. Do you understand the cards? I feel like they're playing cards, because she's holding them like playing cards, but I don't know if they're actually playing cards, but she's showing me cards, and they're about that size.
Huh. I don't know.
Okay. And your mom it's been quite a long time since she's crossed?
It'll be 2 years.
Okay. And what's the number 10?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I don't know.
don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. This can be really emotional and personal. So just kind of keep that, write that down. The number 10. But your mom is well, and there's not cancer. That's what she's saying. Like, that's the big thing. And she can talk, and she can have her voice. Her mouth is not affected anymore. That's what she's saying. Okay.
Wow. Okay. No, not affected anymore. Okay. That means something.
Okay. Well, thank you, Karen.
She had. Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to tell us what she had?
Oh no. No. She had some dental issues.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Okay.
And yeah. And wow. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of feel like canker sore, like in my mouth. Like, that's how she's showing me. Like, I just feel like it was painful, sore, and yeah.
Well, she had an infection.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense. That's what it feels like.
Uh,
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Karen. I hope maybe to meet you one day in person.
yes. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a great night.
You too. Enjoy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, there's Karen, who was told she had to call in by her friend.
Yes. Well, and it's funny too, because sometimes when like she got a little like excited when she's like, you mean I can ask a question about like my mom or something?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when you get that revved up, you can't process information.
That, and sometimes when we're nervous or even like questioning, like, how can somebody really connect?
Sure.
Yeah. So it's understandable, because it's not an everyday normal thing and hard to explain. But when there are healing messages meant for us, when we're open is when we can receive them.
Right.
Like, there is so much more. I feel like the angels want to give her, and the divine would like to give her, and on her time, it will be on her time when she's ready. That's the beautiful part.
Well, we just talked about that, how sometimes the smallest of messages, when you click, when you zone in on it, when you pick it up, that can be the most powerful message. And sometimes the big stuff,
It's the everyday miracle.
yeah, you're waiting for the big stuff, but it's the little things.
Right. We hear all the big things, right? We hear people will make pilgrimages to these holy spaces, to be where people have seen, Mother Mary or Jesus, and they'll travel so they can witness the miracle firsthand. And there's those small miracles in the everyday life that we miss. We miss with our eye because we're so busy.
I totally agree with you. I think miracles happen every day, everywhere, to everybody, and you just don't see them.
Yeah, when we're so connected to, finances and, how are we going to do this?
We're distracted.
Yeah, we are. It's not an uncommon thing. So if we can take small amounts of time every day to meditate and have a little practice, that's when we can allow that energy to move in.
Tuning in.
Yeah, really, really.
I agree.
Lovely. I know,
agree.
me too. So it is 1:30, and I think we might take a short break. Wait a minute. What? Rolling in now. We have.
We have another caller, so it's gonna be. We're hooking it up right now.
All right, we'll hook it up, and then we'll take a break, and then we're gonna pull the winner.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Winners. That's what we're
Okay.
gonna do. So I think we have Jeanne on the line. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Jeanne?
Yes, this is Jeanne.
Hi, Jeanne. How are you tonight?
Good. Is this Jeannie?
It is Jeanne.
Hi, Jeannie.
Do you have a question?
I do. I actually have two questions.
Beautiful. Let them roll.
Should I ask you now?
Yes. Oh, yes. You can ask me now, Jeanne.
Hi, Jeanine. How are you tonight?
You can. Oh, so I can hear the radio in the background. Can you turn that down a little bit?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
Okay. So now.
Yes, I actually have two questions for you.
Perfect.
One is I'd like to ask the angels about it.
a situation that I'm in today.
Okay.
If it is going to be a positive result for me and my family.
And this situation is around a kind of around a fight. You understand?
Yes.
This is and there's kind of like there's a lot of tension.
Absolutely.
Your faith is going to see you through everything. Let go of the anger and the control. The biggest thing is the control, Jeanine. So allow the divine to move through, and everything will be fine. You know that old saying, let go and let God?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I need to hear that.
Yeah. So there's nothing that you can do to kind of change the outcome, but remove yourself from the situation. So less talk, more prayer, accepting of the energy moving, and moving, like something's literally moving out. You understand? Moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's already.
I spent the day
it's
praying and bringing the angels of love and light into my situation today.
Yeah. It's everything's in motion. Yeah.
Okay. Good. My next question is about my pet, who has to go in for surgery tomorrow. So we're a little worried about her, and just wondering what the angels see of the end result.
Is this a cat?
No.
Can you tell me what is this a dog then?
It's a dog.
Okay, perfect. Is it a small dog? I'm getting more like cat.
No.
I don't understand why they're showing me. Does it have more like a cat personality?
80 pounds.
Does your dog have more like a cat personality? Because that's like the tone I'm getting. I don't know why.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
That makes sense. I'm like, what? Why are you showing me that? I think everything is fine. Like it's going to be what it's supposed to be. And this is. I'm trying to understand if they're showing me like kind of like a cyst.
Yes,
Okay.
she has a abscess.
Like a tumor
that
cyst.
needs to be
Yeah.
taken care of.
Like I'm getting
Well,
like.
she has a tumor in her shoulder, but that's
Okay.
not being taken care of tomorrow. It's something in her teeth area that's causing an abscess in her eye.
Okay. Yeah, so I just feel like the dog is acidic, and the dog has been taking on some stuff from your relationship. And this is going to everything is going to be kind of calmed down now.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's very good news. I appreciate the information.
Yeah. Keep your sets, on high with the divine, and everything will be as it's supposed to.
Terrific. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 26th to sign my book.
Oh, yay. I'm excited.
I was the first one to buy one, so I'm very excited.
Now I know who you are. Now I'm really excited. Yes,
Yes.
Jeanine. Okay. Oh, so now that all this information is making sense from our last reading. Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Well, I look forward to seeing
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on the 26th, and thank you for the information.
All right. Have a great night. Thanks for calling in, Jeanine.
All right. Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And there you have it. Angels don't lie.
That's
right there, baby.
They don't.
Yeah. So, I'm moved.
Good.
Yeah. So, Casey, now is it time to take a break? I don't want to get yelled at, but we will be right back on Angels Don't Lie, Jeannie and June.
Yay.
Thanks. And welcome back to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeannie Street. And tonight in the studio is June with the rainbow hair.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
So we had a little break over the break, but we got some email questions in. So I'm going to do 2 more readings before we go ahead and pull the names. And I do have the bowl, and I'm turning the names as we speak. But I'm gonna do my readings for Denise, who wrote in. So Denise has been going through a struggle time. And there's a lot of sadness and pressure on her heart. June, you know.
She's like a second mother to me.
Good. So you can answer.
Hi, Denise.
I always love having somebody else I can kind of say.
Yes.
Okay. So they're showing me heavy on the chest. She's carrying a lot of energy around, struggling. And I don't know if she actually has asthma or lung issues.
COPD.
But yeah. So it's really heavy and hard to breathe as well. So this has to do with the grief that she's also carried forward for a very long time. remember we talked about in past shows that grief isn't always just about somebody crossing over, losing a loved one, but grief can have to do with life circumstances, things that maybe have not gone our way, or things we regret. And that's the tone that's around her grief.
Yeah.
And it's quite heavy.
I could see that.
And I don't know, has Denise had some stuff with her breast as well?
I'm not sure if she's had breast issues per se.
So
but
it's on left side, and so it's either left breast or left lung, because that's where the pain is.
maybe.
So it could be that's where part of the COPD is.
And there's a lot of weight.
Right. And I'm feeling more like, more like dense energy there, I want to say. And I feel like she's kind of spiritually tapped out. I feel like she's disconnect. Things are just not in a good way. I feel like there's a lot of tears, a lot of sorrow, and I just want to bring her some joy, because I feel like joy is needed.
I think
little laughter would be really
absolutely
like, such good
joy
medicine.
is needed.
Denise, I'd love to see you kind of smile and, watch a funny show on TV. Don't choose something that's serious. Go to some comedy. Let's get some laughter, get some energy moving. And also, I'm sorry. It's quite a heavy reading, and I don't want to do it on air. I feel like I want to talk to her in private. So
okay.
Maybe I'll have her call the studio, and we'll just have a phone reading.
Okay.
I would feel better about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Denise, I'm going to keep you in my prayers tonight, and I'm going to ask all the listeners as well if they'll send prayers your way to help lift you, and so that you can have that joy come, and some smiles, some laughter would be lovely.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I'd love to see her be happy again. And I'm sending her your journal so she can start journaling.
Yes.
And
Beautiful.
your book.
I'm actually going to sign them. June bought her friend the book and journal with the feather pen, the special the special I have going on right now, which is a great deal. I think I have 16 left if you guys are interested. It's a savings. You're going to save about $15 on the package deal, and you get the feather pen, which is really...
That's what I had to have.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So if you want it, you can have it. You can go right to my website at jeanniestreet.com under the books, and it's right there, or you can even send me an email and let me know you'd like it.
That's nice, and I appreciate you taking the time to get some inspiration for her, because I feel she really needs it at this point in time. But I'm going to mail her book and her journal and her pen out tomorrow.
And so we'll set up a time afterwards that will work for her and I, and we'll just do a phone one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
on
Jeannie.
me. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And now we're going to move on to the next email that we got from Jenny. And Jenny was looking to connect with her husband, and I believe he's passed just within the past 2 years, and I think this is an anniversary coming up from what KJ was telling me. So Jenny, if you're listening, I want to say that yes, Tim is well, and again, he's kind of coming through with that in the chest area as well, and I feel like it was kind of in the lung issue as well. That's kind of the same feeling that I'm getting, but it's really kind of jam-packed up in there. So I'm not sure if this was lung cancer for him. It feels very dense. But he is well, and he's showing me also a dog that he's with, and showing me really peaceful. He's showing me like a scene of like kind of like walking in a hike, like an open field and sunshine. He's saying very peaceful, a nice breeze. I feel like a fall day. That's what he's showing me. I don't know if that was his favorite, but that's kind of what he's coming through with, and just sending lots of love. And he's sending lots of hearts. I see like he's actually like doing the hearts, like, you know how you can do that on your text when you text. He's sending like, and I'm just seeing all these hearts for you. So Jenny, I hope that helps you, and to hope that receive some love. And again, don't carry that grief, my friend, too hard. Let it just flow, because love is always with you. Oh, I have to take a moment here. Yeah.
Oh, Jenny's such a sweetheart too.
You know Jenny?
I know.
Oh, you know everybody.
Well, it was hard not to in the public places that I worked.
So we have another call. Oh, holy cow! All right, so we're gonna keep prayers for you as well, Jenny, and we're gonna go online and we're gonna take the next caller from Angel from New York. Hello, Angel?
Hello.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you this evening?
I'm good, thank you. Do you have a question tonight?
I'm just wondering about my nephew who passed away.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
About my nephew?
Your nephew.
Matthew.
Thank you. Can you just give me his first name?
Matthew.
Matthew, okay. And he was a sudden crossover, correct?
I'm sorry?
It was suddenly? He passed over quickly?
Yes.
Yes. He's saying it was really quick, like, and I don't know what that means to you, but he's saying it was really quick. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Is that something that you were, I don't know if it was something you were worried about, but that's what he's showing me. But he doesn't feel young. He feels like he's a little bit older. Is he like in his 20s?
No.
How old?
He was just a baby.
He was just a baby? I don't know why he's coming through at that age.
Old soul.
Yeah. Was he an infant?
Yeah, he was. My brother that passed away would be in his 20s now.
Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. So your brother was in his 20s, and the baby, your nephew.
Yeah.
And
they're through my sister's son, and me and my sister share that brother.
Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to write this down. The brother that passed, this isn't the baby's father, correct?
No, the baby's mother, our sister, my brother Joseph and I. My brother Joseph passed when he was like 8.
Thank you, because I was like writing this down and I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right, but I'm hard of hearing, so I apologize.
That's okay.
And your brother was passed, he's crossed over quite a while ago, correct?
Yeah, back in 2004.
Yes, and the baby was your nephew Matthew. He crossed over more recently.
Yeah, it'll be his 2-year anniversary, February 1st.
Okay, yeah. And how is your sister doing? Like, that's the feeling he wants me to ask. Like, how? I feel like that's where the struggle is.
Oh, she is. She's carrying right now. We don't know what the baby is, boy or girl yet. And
okay.
She's concerned about it.
Yeah, and she's
still breathing.
Right. The genetic testing. Yes or no? I don't know why he's showing me genetic testing.
I don't know. The only thing in our family with genetic testing is with my children because they have autism and they want us to do genetic testing. And he and I together have 3 autistic children, so they wanted us to do genetic testing.
Yeah, that's what the tone is I'm getting. And Matthew is kind of going around his head. Do you understand that? I don't know.
No.
I don't know how he crossed over, but I'm getting some on the top of the head. Do you understand that? The head. He's just saying the head. And so I don't know what that's referring to.
Well, we think he might have choked on his bottle, but we don't know. He passed away of sudden infant death syndrome. He was there with his father alone.
Okay.
So I have like things that if something was like him not being watched, or if it was just an accident.
He's just saying like the head. So that's like the biggest thing. He's well. He's good. He's with your brother. Like, I feel like he's surrounded by love, and I feel like I also feel like, I don't know if this is your mom on the other side or your grandma, but she feels like a mom figure, and she's around him as well. Do you understand that?
That might be on her side. I don't know.
Okay.
I have a grandmother that passed away, but I never met her.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They would still,
We have different moms though, so
they'd still be like, connected in that love. So yeah, because we come into the life to share in a family, and it's kind of preset, even though there might be different parents, or we're meant to be together. So we'll work that out before we come to life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other questions tonight?
No, I think I'm all set.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. I hope this gives you some peace that everything is okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice night.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back. And we are about ready to pull our name for the winner of the Goddess You book and the Goddess You journal. And I actually want to take a moment and thank the callers, all the readings tonight. They were all like big readings in a way that they had a lot of energy to them. And I just want to say that I'm going to keep everybody in my prayers. And it was a little difficult to do some of them without kind of being in an open audience. So I just have to say, like, that's just it took me took me back for a moment.
You could tell just being able to see you physically, because you looked like it was.
Because some things are just so personal, and sharing them in a public forum, it just sometimes doesn't feel right to me.
Right.
So there was a lot of information for Denise and for the last caller, Angel, as well, that I felt like wasn't appropriate to kind of share in that public way. So onward we go. And, Angel and Denise, I would love to, speak to you private. If you're interested, you can, call the studio and I'll set up an appointment and give you each a half hour time.
Okay, great.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. Drum roll, please. Yeah, that was really loud, right? All right. All right, so the winner of the Goddess You book, and I'm going to autograph this for you, and you can call the studio at 860-717-0006 to arrange your pickup. The winner is Karen.
Woo.
And I think this is Karen from who called in tonight. Karen, you are the lucky winner. So I'm going to autograph the Goddess You book for you, and it will be here, and you just have to call the studio. Now we're going to pull the journal. Here, June, I'll let you pull the winner.
Okay.
Okay, June.
Yay. The journal with the pen, or is that separate?
No pen. We're just doing
pen.
the books, yeah.
Okay, because that comes in the package.
Yes,
I get to read it?
Yeah, you'll read it.
It is Wendy.
Wendy. Woo, woo. There we go. So Wendy, you win the Goddess You journal, and thank you for entering, and to all our callers. It's been really an exciting night, and talking about our angels and connections. We actually got another message I didn't share with everybody from a listener through Facebook who shared a story, a very intimate story of how the angels had come to her in a dream. So they call these prolific dreams, which are lovely, though. They're dreams where angels will come and give us information that can help us and guide us through maybe a big life challenge to help us navigate through with love. So thank you, Eileen, for sharing that. That story was really beautiful. And if you have if anybody has a story they want to share or would like me to talk about online, on the radio here on Angels Don't Lie, please send it to me at Jeannie@JeannieStreet.com, because I would love to hear them.
And thank you for having me tonight.
It was
such a pleasure being here. I always love being here during your show.
Oh, I'm so glad that you could be here. And
I'm happy too. And thank you so much for my friend.
And then I didn't have to sit with Casey alone.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, it can be a little tough. And don't forget, you can download this show on our podcast site at angelsdon'tlie.com.
Yes, don't forget that. All right, people, we will talk to you next Tuesday. And remember, I know what I know, because angels don't lie. Jeannie Street signing off.
Good night.